The A-Frame shelter. Good morning, or whatever time it is you watch this. This is Adam with Outdoor Bushcraft, and I'm back out here in the woods today on the property working on the A-Frame shelter. I put a lot of work in the A-Frame shelter. I've never put a pretty full day in. I'm hoping today to make some progress on the A-Frame shelter. I'm not gonna sell you guys. I'm gonna complete this A-Frame shelter today, but I am gonna do work on it and try to at least get it excuse me, get it closer to completion. That's the game plan today. So thank you for all watching. Watch to the end. Basically, right here is the side walls here. I'll bring it a little closer up the A-frame. I have to get a bunch of logs cut up to go in there so it can stabilize out. Bring it around over here. The difficult part of doing a wall is you got to have all matching logs to go in to make your wall. Excuse me. So basically I have to try to find a tree that's down, or I have to try to find something, a tree that I can cut and use for doing the logs and the side walls here. So definitely gonna work on the walls. That's the main thing today, and then some of the other stuff that goes along with this. What I envision, this is not a normal A-frame shelter. This is a modified A-frame shelter. A regular A-frame shelter would go up a lot quicker. I have the A-frame in place, as you can see up the top here. The A-frame's in place. I've kind of modified it by putting walls on the side and the back, and putting an entrance out here, which I've got a bunch of logs to put up top to make the roof. So that's something that I started a while back, but I haven't completed. I'm gonna really try to work on some of this today. Basically, I ended up cutting down a big tree because I couldn't find any trees down around here that were big enough for logs. Started to cut on it. To be honest with you, this A-frame shelter is not supposed to have side walls and make it look like a log cabin. And I'm putting a lot of time and effort into something that's a very simple shelter. So I think I'm going to take the side spears off and take the few logs that I have in there off and just do the A-frame right. I know this has nothing to do with bushcraft, but I'm suffering from a little bit of depression. I'm dealing with the anxiety from work. I have a very stressful job at times with sales and stuff like that, and then I'm taking care of my parents who have dementia and memory problems, and if it wasn't for me, they would put them in a nursing home, and I can't allow that to happen. So I'm there looking after them. So with work hours and then doing that and then doing YouTube and stuff like that, I'm just getting a little depressed and a little burned out and things. I'm having a hard time staying as motivated out here. A lot of people struggle with mental depression. We struggle with things like that. That's a real situation, whether you're in bushcraft, whether it's your job, your relationships, whether it's sports. I mean, just recently in the Olympics, there were some people that were in the Olympics that suffered from mental issues. Aaron Rodgers suffered from having some mental things, and he just needed a break. Not to bring sports and everything else into this whole situation. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be showing, building shelters, doing all kinds of cool outdoor stuff, which is usually very good and uplifting. This is usually what I come to get my mind right. But I don't know if I need to take a break from this and just take some stress off for a little bit, or what I need to do. I don't want to lose all the viewers that have viewed my videos, and that's part of the channel. I don't want to lose any of you guys, but I do want you guys to understand I am suffering, and I got some mental issues I have to work out. So when I get out here, I'm not into it today. This is just not going good for me. I try to stay positive and everything else, but I'm just having a tough time. Go with it. So I don't know if I just need to take a day and just get my mind right or what, but that's why the video is not very long today. It's just me talking a lot and showing what I was going to do. If I can get my mind right, I might come back out here this evening and attempt to do it. The other thing is I'm highly allergic to poison ivy, so I have some poison ivy that I had last time when I was out here starting doing the tree house, and so that hasn't 100% cleared up. So just got a lot going on, folks, and I just ask you to bear with me. Don't drop the channel. I'll be back. I just might need another week or two to get things straightened out. I got a lot going on other than this. So but thank you for understanding and watching all of this video. Definitely take care and be safe, and I'll catch you guys next time.